Tell me everything. Lean on me and trust that I've heard.
Welcome to the God Buzz and to your Pick a Prayer Spirit Messages. So this is going to be how we're going to do it for now, the Spirit says. So go ahead and pick a number with the prayer that resonates most with you. Whatever stands out to you the most. If you feel all three, you can listen to all three readings or pick the one that resonates most. And there'll be timestamps in the description box below so you can go right to the reading of your choice. Number 1, I trust no matter how uncomfortable. Number 2, I am hurting, help me let go. And prayer number 3, I need a miracle, help me change my mind. So we're gonna start with prayer number 1. So you can find your reading in the timestamps below. Thank you. Okay, prayer number 1. I trust no matter how uncomfortable it is. Beautiful prayer. So let's see what the messages are for you. I've pre-shuffled, and we're going to see what the messages are for the ones who've chosen the prayer. I trust no matter how uncomfortable it feels. And we're going to do a category of what needs to be embraced, what needs to be released, and advice from the Spirit. Wow. So what needs to be embraced is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And, death doesn't mean, in these readings, death of the body. It means death of an old concept or belief or personality self. It's a beautiful card. The death energy is about letting go of what's complete in you and starting something new. It's a beautiful card. So the Spirit is asking you to embrace what has left your life, what is already dead and gone. It's really cool. We're going to get some more oracle cards and some tarot and what needs to be embraced. And we have acceptance. And I'm getting it with this death card. It's a beautiful card. It's really, really getting honest with yourself about what is not serving you, who is not serving you, even though it might feel like you don't want to let go of some things and some people and some beliefs. But, I'm really hearing that you already know and you are in the process. And Spirit is saying that there's nothing wrong with endings because, the Spirit is actually saying that there are no endings. There are only beginnings. So you never lose anyone. In the end, we're all one. So this is all just temporary and a place to learn that there can be no loss of love. The Spirit is asking you to accept what is dying, what is ending in your life. I'm trying to put it really nicely, but everyone is going through endings right now, and it's a collective energy. The one mind is letting go of the past and letting go of what no longer serves. What other messages do you have? And I'm pulling the cards for all the categories as I read you the first one. I'm not sure how it's all going to flow yet, but it feels good so far. Okay, and so for what needs to be embraced with death and acceptance, we also have the Ace of Pentacles, the inflow of abundance. Can you deal with accepting that? A promising business venture, important documents. So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in something that you can touch. wow, the death of something old, accepting, what is happening, and the beginning of something new. Ace of Earth is Ace of Pentacles. It's beautiful. That's what needs to be embraced, okay? All right, and then, so now we have what needs to be released or let go of. So we have the Knight of Earth. I might have to keep these on for the whole reading. So we have the Knight of Earth, renewal, and love. So let me just see what the message is for what needs to be released. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. The Spirit is saying your commitment is to the Holy Spirit and to the truth in each moment. So what you thought you might do yesterday may not be true for you today. And it can be really, really hard to tell someone that you're actually not feeling something. This actually happened to me yesterday. To feel something, just be in the flow of spirit and really feel something like some kind of really wild leap of faith, and feel something and just move in that direction of invitation and leaping. And then I laid down my head that night, and my stomach just dropped and thought, what am I doing? And I didn't understand how it could feel so flowing in the moment. And then 5-6 hours later, I felt like, no way, this can't be it. And I think it was just for myself, I have been kind of seeing what I've done in the past that didn't work, and the Spirit has given me opportunities to see what didn't work, and to say no, where in the past I would have just gone along with it because I had already said I would do it. So the Spirit is saying the integrity is to the Spirit in each moment, and to following what you feel in each moment, even if you thought it was the way and it ends up not being the way. And that is a huge practice of following guidance, of listening and following guidance. It's almost like you're always trying to figure it out, and I've watched many people do it, and a lot of others have judged us, or the ones trying to follow the Spirit, as unstable or loca, crazy. But it's really actually very beautiful, this kind of devotion and reverence to the Spirit in every moment. It's really just not knowing and having to pause and wait and change your mind a lot until you get it. It's beautiful energy. So let's see what else. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So let go of thinking that anything is bad. There is no good and bad. There's just the ego's judgment of it. And then the Spirit is saying with renewal, it's kind of like you are being asked to let go of trying to heal yourself, make yourself a better person, make yourself a better body. The Spirit is actually saying that as you practice with your mind, every moment which direction to go with the Spirit's got the rest of you. The Spirit's got your physical self, you're going to hear specific guidances on what to do for energy and what to eat, all of it. You'll hear specific guidance, but leave it up to the Spirit, okay? You don't need to think too much about that. Just eat and do what feels joyful and good, okay? All right. And then we're going to get some advice. Let's save the advice from Spirit last. I want to pull some tarot now. So we have what needed to be embraced, which was the death of the old, acceptance of letting it go, and a very new beginning, Ace of Pentacles in form. What needs to be released is control of yourself. Let the Spirit is in charge of renewing you, and letting go of feeling like you have to have some kind of loyalty to what you said yesterday. You have to follow your feeling that every moment, even if it changes. And also, seeing, that love is in all things except for the ego's interpretation of good or bad, right or wrong. All right, let's pull some tarot. The Magician, 6 of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. So yeah, what was sticking out to me is this. Well, here's your Ace of Wands. You have two aces, so that's the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. These new beginnings. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is going to make you, whatever new material thing that's coming in is going to make you very passionate and excited inside. That's your energy. That's what it's going to make you feel like. But okay, I'll wait on that. I can't help it, but I want to go back to it because you have the Devil with the Two of Wands. So there's really what you're doing is the Two of Wands represents making a decision for what makes you passionate, excited, and happy. And you are now finding that the temptations of the ego, or the temptations of the devil, which is the ego, there is no devil. The temptations of the ego are literally not satisfying you anymore. You actually don't choose them anymore. You're not really wanting to choose the ego anymore, but you are trying to get out of a pattern of choosing things you used to do because they're patterns and they're what you're used to and they're hard to let go of. Same with people, letting certain people go even though the relationships are maximized and it's time to move on. It's like you're still deciding, even though you know these things are over, dead and gone, done with. You know, it's really, it's just, this Death card means I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, and I've never seen more true of that, an example of that statement as when I saw this movie called Doom of Love. And immediately I emailed David Hoffmeister to tell him that I had just seen a movie that demonstrated that there are no endings, just beginnings. And he showed it the next day, or he watched it that night and showed it the next day. So I definitely suggest it if you haven't seen it. So that's what you're doing. You're choosing right now to let go of those things that are gone. It's beautiful. In your let's see, in the beginning of this deck, what do I have? Yeah, I think I'll just read these across now. With the Magician and the Six of Pentacles, wow, whatever this new beginning is coming in for you when you let go of the old that you don't even want anymore anyway, it's gonna feel like there's an endless supply. You're going to have, this is what the Six of Pentacles represents. There's just going to be so many opportunities for you to extend your love and receive that love. And these are pentacles, so you're actually going to be feeling a lot of abundance with this new project or this new job or relationship or whatever it might be. But it's also going to get you into this Magician energy where you feel like you've got everything you need to be in God's love and live this life that you're in right now. You can create anything you want because you're linked in with your source. And as you are following your intuition step by step by step, even if it means you have to look stupid in front of other people and change your mind because yesterday you said you'd do something different, it's leading you, and this non-judgment that there's only love, there's no good or bad or right or wrong, and letting the Spirit handle your renewal. It's leading you to this like-minded community of either 2 or 3 or more. It just depends. Everyone's going to be in a different situation, but you're going to feel like in love, whether it's a pet or a lover or a mother or a sister. You're going to feel in love. It's going to feel exciting, and there's going to be reasons to celebrate. So the advice from Spirit, what I have, and this was in the advice from Spirit category, meaning make a decision to let go of what you already know is not serving you, what you already don't want anymore, okay? So the advice from Spirit is, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, okay? There's no need to worry about this decision. You're looking out the window, but you've already chosen the new world you're going to be living in and taking, the new direction. It doesn't involve this ego voice of worry anymore. That's the advice from Spirit. Oh my God. And you have go with the flow. You have stop worrying. That's what it says. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And then you have flow. You have go with the flow. And then you have the sun, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. This is a brilliant new idea, the Page of Wands. This is a new beginning, as you saw. But the sun is a 19, which is a 10, so it's the end of cycle of pain. It's Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome. That's the advice from Spirit. Recognize that you are in, right now, a happy outcome. You are having brilliant new ideas that lead to success. And the Spirit is just saying, have confidence in yourself. You have around you all that you could ever want. The sun is shining in your life. That's your advice, to let yourself be in the energy of divine light, the sun. Okay, number one, those are the messages I have for you, which means that your prayer was trust. Even if I'm very uncomfortable. So obviously this is an uncomfortable transition for you, letting go of the things that no longer serve, but you are going to do it, and you are going to stand in the sun. Okay, so let's go to number 2. Let me just write down the 1627. Okay. All right, prayer number 2. I am hurting. Help me let go. All right, let's see. I am hurting. Help me let go. So when we're in pain, when we're hurting, either physically or mentally or spiritually, it's because there's resistance, fear, and the belief that the body can suffer and die. So we're going to see what messages Spirit has. For the ones who were drawn to, I'm hurting, help me let go. What are the messages, Spirit, for I'm hurting, help me let go? Group number 2. That's too many. So we're going to do, I'm hurting, help me let go, group number 2. We're going to do a pile that talks about what needs to be embraced, a pile that talks about what needs to be released or let go of, and then advice from Spirit. And I will start with what needs to be embraced. The 3 of fire, which is the 3 of wands, abundance. Ooh, I like this. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So what the Spirit is saying is that what needs to be, embraced is that the Spirit's working out everything and you are doing your part. So all you need to do is have patience. Don't think anything's going wrong. Everything's being worked out, but you can continue to visualize the long-term plans in your mind of what's going to bring you joy. Abundance. 3 of wands. Abundance. Beautiful. All right. And you have joy. You need to embrace abundance and joy. I love that reading. I'll show you. It's a hummingbird. This is what needs to be embraced. And hummingbirds are pretty active. They're so if you've been in a time of kind of prayer and meditation, it's going to be an active time coming up for you that you're going to need to embrace. I can feel that energy of like springtime, like the bees are buzzing, the birds are singing, and so will you be. That's going to get you out of your hurt. I think it's just a refocusing the mind, letting go of the negative beliefs in the mind is what I'm feeling. Okay. And you got freedom. My goodness. You are free. These are only thoughts that, let me see. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So freedom is yours. If you're feeling hurt, freedom is available to you. Abundance, joy, and freedom is available to you. And let's see what needs to be released if you're feeling hurt. So, 8 of Fire, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So, failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Failure and love. So there's been some kind of heartbreak in love, and you feel like you've failed in some way. But the Spirit is saying that delays are over. That the 8 of, this energy has to be released. That's what category we're in. The category of what needs to be let go of or released. I mean, there's been some kind of belief that you failed in love, whether it, the love that you've given to yourself or others, or if it's maybe a romantic relationship, you feel like you failed. But the Spirit's, with the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Fire represents the 8 of Wands. It's very fast forward moving good news. So let go of those thoughts of failure, and that love could ever hurt you. It's not supposed to break your heart. It's only temporary. It's there to break your heart wide open into this agape love, which is God's love. So the Spirit is just really kind of just putting, I just feel like angels putting their arms around you saying, embrace the abundance and the joy. Freedom is yours, and let go of these thoughts of failure because they're not true. So let's get some tarot, go deeper into the reading, and then I will read the advice from Spirit. Those of you who chose I'm hurting, what needs to be, let me just grab these. My goodness, so beautiful. I'm so grateful. Okay, so you're doing a little bit of a dance here with these 2 of Pentacles, and you're weighing out what direction to go in. That's what the 2s represent. What 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, a wish come true. What wish are you focusing on? The Spirit is saying you can focus on one that is eternal, or one that will be dust to dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Basically what the Spirit is saying, that do the dance with the eternal. And if you're doing living your life with eternal, like linking in with your source and trusting, then it's going to bring all your wishes will come true through that. It's, the Spirit is saying, let go. Go be in the sunlight. There's divine energy wanting to fill you up. The Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to feel like you are crazy or going crazy. You have the ability to be calm like this King of Cups. No matter what storm is going around you, you can release those thoughts of failure in love. You can release everything that's not feeling right for you. Because I'm sorry, but this is the freedom card. I mean, I know it can be difficult when you have gotten stuck in a mind that has been bombarded with thoughts of failure, but the Spirit is asking you to get into the energy of love through meditation, and however you feel. I'm hearing music, listening to music, stretching, walking, those are going to help you to get in line with this fast forward movement. You want to get lined up with the fact that it's time for you to move on from this failure belief, and get out in the sunshine and let let nature fill your mind up with something other. It's going to replace that thought of failure. Okay, and then we have, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands is the advice from Spirit, along with these oracle cards. Wow, honesty, beauty, and the star, healing energy. So the advice from Spirit is to get very honest with yourself and expect it from yourself, and get honest with others as well. And it doesn't matter if they're being honest. You're only responsible for your honesty. That's the advice from Spirit. Get very honest with yourself and others. Get into a mindset of beauty. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, or whatever makes you feel surrounded by beauty, whatever in nature gives you that feeling, to do that. You are beautiful. Your heart is beautiful, and you are to surround yourself with the beauty that makes, inner beauty. And whatever in the outside world makes you feel that, to do it. Because I have the 17. I have 17, the star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. That is your advice from Spirit. This is my favorite card in the deck. It's the best card in the deck because it means healing is here. And you have an angel with you. Hi, Paco. What are you doing, sir? And you also have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. So you're ready to make the move. Just continue to, connect in with your source, and you'll be told when to make that move, and you'll be told when to move forward for this spark that you're feeling inside. There is forward movement. He's about to make that move. She's about to make that spark into what she wants with that magic wand. I mean, it's all yours for the having if you want it. It's time to make the move. Let go of the hurt. Let go of the thought of failure, the belief in failure, or that you've done something wrong in love or in any aspect of your life, because freedom is beckoning you. Okay, those are the messages I have for you, number 2. All right, and then we have number 3, which was, I need a miracle. Help me change my mind. So that's group number 3. I need a miracle. Help me change my mind. A miracle is a shift in perception. So I often pray, when I ask for a miracle, I'm asking to see things differently, to see things with the Spirit, to get a different interpretation. So we're going to see what advice the Spirit has for those who chose prayer number 3. Okay. All righty. Welcome, prayer number 3. Oh, let me write down the timestamp. 28:25. Prayer number 3. I need a miracle. Help me change my mind. What are the messages for group number 3? And we're doing it differently. We're going to do a row with what needs to be embraced, then what needs to be released, and then advice from Spirit. So we'll have 3 rows or sections. All right, let's see what we get. Fear, relationships, and abundance. Okay, let's do what needs to be embraced first. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So obviously that needs to be embraced. That just, the Spirit is saying that you came here to undo the belief in fear because you made it up. So you're perfectly capable of overcoming fear. And the Spirit is saying to embrace, the fact that you have the strength to do this. I'm going to interpret all of the things to embrace first, and then we'll head down the line to what needs to be released and the advice from Spirit. But right now, the Spirit is saying that the shift is, the miracle is that you are going to get a different interpretation when you're afraid from now on. If you literally just connect into the Spirit and say, help me see this differently, I'm scared. So your miracle is going to be getting you out of fear and into love. Okay? Success. Also, you have success. I do see you're going to be successful in overcoming your fears, but just embrace the energy of success. You are going to need to believe that you can be successful at overcoming your fears. The Spirit is saying, of course you can. Of course you're capable of it. You have angels all around you. You're praying. You're linked up with your source, but you just don't believe that it's ever going to move for you. And the Spirit is saying that's what needs to leave. You need to embrace that you are going to be successful. You need to really hold on to the idea of it being possible for you to accomplish it. It is impossible that you don't accomplish overcoming fear. You have every bit of ability to be as successful as anybody else in the world. We have the same minds. All of us are connected. Change your beliefs about being unworthy of overcoming your fear or unable to. It's not true. It's a lie. Don't buy the ego lies. Fear is a lie. Fear is a liar. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, what needs to be embraced? The Three of Earth. The power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So there's something that you're really, really, really good at and you're going to be recognized for it. Maybe you're afraid of success. I'm really hearing that. And the thing is, what's going to help you with that, it's going to change, what's going to feel like a miracle and change your perception is for you to start collaborating with others. And it's going to help you to see, it's going to help you to get rid of your fear, actually, and see that you can be successful at anything you put your mind to. Okay? What needs to be released? Let's see. Relationships. There are certain relationships that need to be let go of here. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this is a big one for you. So I need a miracle. Help me change my mind. Yeah. So there seems to be some fear around letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. But you are being asked to let go of them. And then you have the King of Fire. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Protection. Okay, so here it is. You're being asked to let go of some of these relationships in your life that no longer serve you. You have fear that you'll be alone, but you're protected at this time. And the Spirit is just saying to focus your attention on God, on love, on safety, on that energy of love. Release any fears by lining up with the Spirit and getting into nature, listening to music or whatever it takes. Whatever it takes for you, meditation, just get in that energy of love as much as you can and stay in it for as long as you can. You are protected and there's help around you. I'm going to come back to the advice from Spirit after we pull some tarot. What are the messages, Spirit, for those who chose number 3? who need a miracle, obviously, because there's the Five of Swords here. Mental conflict. Yeah, it's really in the mind. Whew, Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. Let's see. King of Swords. Four of Cups. Page of Cups. There is a fear of love here. There is a defensive energy here, you know, like a wall is up around someone here that will not let this Page of Cups, this love, enter. And you know, this reading is really clear. You are asking for a miracle. Help me change my mind. Okay, here's your answer. You're afraid of success. That is your fear. This Ten of Pentacles is everything you've ever wanted in, you know, as far as legacies. You know, the Spirit is using you to help others and generations, healing generations of pain. I feel that there is just a fear of success, a fear of love, a block to success and love. Just not wanting it, you know. Resistance. So your prayer is, I need a change in perception, which a shift in your mind to be able to lay down your defenses and let this love and success in. And here's your advice from Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Enjoying life's little things. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. Spirit is saying to please let go of the chaos in your mind. Whatever fears that you have about love and success right now, just put them to the side. Put that chaos down and enjoy life's little pleasures. Enjoy spending time alone. What the Spirit wants for you is for you to experience abundance in this lifetime. It says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I know I really need you to hear this, group 3, whoever chose number 3. Yes, you are on a spiritual journey and a spiritual path, but the Spirit is saying it is part of your spiritual evolution to manifest and to experience abundance in this world. It's not the goal for your lifetime, but it is a step, and it's important that you see and realize the power of your mind to experience abundance. It's a step that specifically most of you here are being told that you need to let go of your fear of success. Let go of your fear of love. The Holy Spirit is wanting you to experience abundance and love and success in the world so that you can help others, because you will know the power of your mind by taking this step. So how do you do that? You get into the simple pleasures. It's enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. That's heading your way because it's part of your journey. Okay, number 3, I hope that helped. Those are the messages I have for you, and I will see you next time.